Hello everyone, welcome along to another easy busking song. John here. Today I thought we'd have a look at New Light by John Mayer. This is a nice one to play. It's good fun, easy chords. So let's get on with it. What I will do, just tell you, is there's three kind of parts of this tune. There's the chords, and there's a little riff, and I'll show you the solo too. And I've just kind of re-fingered it a bit, and changed it just a little bit so it's easier to play on the acoustic guitar. So here we go. Here's the chords. All right, there we go. Now the chords are just A minor and a D. All right, a G to a C. Now just before we go back to the A minor, because that's it, we do a little chord called a G over B. It's basically a G chord, but take off that second finger so you have, and I'm trying to block that top one from ringing if you can. All right, so let me do that really simply. Now for the intro, it just finishes on the G. When it comes into the actual song itself, it's just going A, D, G, C. So I'm doing the strum. If you think it's 2 on all of the chords, but so I'm doing a downstroke, and then I do a little scratch. This is where I'm playing these strings, but at the same time with this hand, I just come down and touch the strings, so you get this. You could do this. You could do that. That would work. But I'm just... So I'm going down. I call this a scratch. Down, up. So that's my rhythm. Right? So that's that bit. That's basically the whole tune. Now over the top there's a little section where he's going. Now there's a couple of different ways to finger this, but I think the easiest way is this: 5 on the D, 4 on the D, 2 on the D, and then an open D. So now what I'm doing here also is I'm just muting these strings. So I'm holding down just by the bridge here. So you don't want this. You want this. So you get that just by holding down by the bridge. All right, so that's quite good. So you're playing that section over, dun, 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 over the top of the chords. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so there we go, that's the chords. Now, I'm not going to show you the little bit before this solo, because this is an easy busking lesson. You can just go around like that, all right? So that's really good. Now, let's have a look at the solo. This is the easy way to play it. So it's not exactly what he plays, but this is a nice thing you can do on the acoustic guitar. So you could go... That's the end of the solo. So this is quite a nice one. So if you start up here on the 10th fret of the B, all right, then we're going to go 7, 8 on the high E. Then we're going to slide in. I slide in from maybe the 7th fret on the G to the 9th fret, and then to the 7 on the B. So that's the main theme of the solo. We have this. All right, now we're going to do this. So now I'm sliding into the 8th fret on the high E, 7 on the high E, all right, then back to the 8, back to the 7. I slide into that 10th fret of the B and the 8th fret. Then we're back to that theme again. That's exactly the same. And then, now what I'm doing here is I'm sliding up the 10 on the B, up to the 12th fret, pull off to the 10, slide back to 8, all right? And then a quick slide from 10 to 12 again. So let me play that whole thing round just so you can hear the easy solo. There we go. So another easy busking song, that really cool. This record by John Mayer, New Light. Have some fun with that, and I'll see you in the next video.